Hi everyone, this is Tori from Tori's Teacher Tips. I wanted to show you a couple things today that you may find helpful. Um, and first of all, I have PowerPoint open and I have a digital background or digital paper in the background and a frame over top, and I've just added some green color in the middle of my frame. And in another video I showed you how to change the color in there. And I'm going to do some more today with color as well. But first of all, I wanted to show you how to change the look of your frames or your clip art. Sometimes I buy products where the items on the page just look like they're popping out, and I love that look. And I can show you real quick how easily that can be done. For example, on my frame, if I click on it, this little box pops up in PowerPoint that says Picture Tools. And if I click on that, then I've got all these options that I can do to this particular item. One of which I can add a shadow to it, which is this one right here. Sometimes the frames aren't as noticeable as other objects, but if I click on that, actually all these things can do different. They can change your item in different ways. I have discovered that if you add a frame around an item, it will change the look. It won't look as crisp, especially if you do that to a picture. But this one right in the center will give it that shadow look. And I'll show you again with a piece of clip art as well. So let's say, for example, I'm going to add this leprechaun into my picture here. So right now he's just laying flat, which is nice, but if I want to give him a little more dimension, I can click on him. Again, that picture tool tab pops up, and I can click this one here, and you can see it gives him a shadow, which kind of makes him look like he's popping out with a little dimension, and I like that look. Also, I wanted to mention, I've just recently discovered this. If you purchase clip art and you want to use it in your product, and let's say you're making a worksheet and you don't necessarily want that clip art to be colored, you want it to be black and white, which makes it easier for the buyer to print. You can actually change this particular item to be black and white. So you can do that by, again, clicking on your item, and then this picture box will pop up. And if you click over here on color, it gives you all kinds of options of what you can do to change that particular clip art piece. For example, you could make it grayscale, or you can click all the way over here, this one, which will remove all of the color and will make it black and white, which is a really nice feature. For now, I'm just going to keep him colored. Another thing, let's say you're inserting something that has this white frame around it. For example, this is just clip art right from PowerPoint itself, which is always okay to use in your products. But I want to use this, but I don't want that white box around it, because you can see if I overlay it, you can see that white box. There is a way to get rid of that box. I'm just moving it here just so I can show you. But again, if you click on this, that picture tool tab will pop up. If I click over here to color, and I click down here at the bottom, it says set transparent color. If I click that tab, this little pen will pop up, and if I click on the white part, it actually removes that white piece. So now I have the item that I want, the clip art piece, but I don't have that white around it, so I can actually just get rid of that. One last thing. This is something that I've noticed on different products I've purchased, and I've also noticed people asking about it in different forums and such. And that is making your font kind of pop out as well as giving it that glow look. So let's say I have my title here and I just made it nice and big so you can see. First of all, if I wanted to add that shadow to my font, which makes it look really nice and crisp, I can come up here to my, if I'm on my Home tab, I can click right under here where I have my font choice and my size. I can click on this S, which gives a text shadow. And again, you can see it kind of added that shadow. It made it a little more dimensional. And let's say I want to give it a glow feature, which is really neat. Anytime you're adding your font, you have lots of options. All the options here kind of give you some different ways you can change the color or change the feature of them. Down here, you can do all kinds of things. There's that shadow feature. You can change the way the shadow shows up, the reflection. And then here is that glow. You can choose the colors that they have, but let's say you don't want that. You can also choose different colors that you want. And then you can change how much glow it has. Then you click away, and then it adds that glow feature. So that's all I wanted to show you today. Hopefully you've learned a tip or two. Thank you very much for watching.